Now, to sleep at long last.
You're handsome.
Have a shave.
I am.
Fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no, an owlbear.
I think it's party time. Ooh.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Roland is here with his cheery self. Karlak.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
With good potation? I don't know what I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Do they have those? Is that a thing? Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Fair enough. Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you. Apparently, it requires courage. Is it in the traditional sense where people have a problem expressing their feelings? Or is it in more because I'm afraid she's gonna punch me in the face? Because I don't think that makes sense. So I think it is more the sort of cheesy traditional way of, oh, I can't tell her I like her. What if she knows that I like her? So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ah, come on. Let's not spoil an effective thing. You point, I rage, we win. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that.
Aw, it's not complicated at all. But that's just how it is. Why? That's a line. That's a line that I said. Astarion.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain, hunters on my trail, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Oh. True. The goblins would have thrown a wilder party.
I'm just looking for a little more excitement, a little more fun.
Oh, what's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear.
See?
A night of passion.
That's what we're talking about. Straightforward.
Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Yeah, once they're asleep so we can wake them up. All right, let's do it. I'll see you later.
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
See? Straightforward, not complicated. Easy. Lacrissa, what is up?
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Mm-hmm. Let me put a torch up because I can't see things very well. Hey, Shadowheart.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Astarion. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Wait. Huh. Was she actually self-reflective when she said strange? Because that was my first impression, but then I sort of that was a wild ride of a sentence. Her eyes kind of told of a, like she's stopping herself. But then I sort of miss. I think it is me, isn't it?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean,
Oh.
desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong.
Well, certainly not the goblins. Because they're dead.
Shadowheart trails off and glances around at the party. She turns back to you, mildly surprised you're still there.
I thought you might have wanted to mingle with the others.
Are trying to get rid of me?
No, but I thought you might be keen to get away from me. We haven't always seen eye to eye, after all. Besides, I'm sure there's plenty of people who'll be keen to celebrate most thoroughly with you.
Have we not seen eye to eye? The minus 45 that we got when we killed the the oil bear, lingers in my mind and still, and it will linger for a while. But I don't like looking at her in the inventory. We can't see it from here, but I'll show you after we're done with her dialogue. It doesn't. I don't know if it affected her too much. But yeah, it's weird. I'm sure we have disagreed on things, but not too many. One of the things that Shadowheart sort of reliably aligns with is helping people. I looking back, it's kind of difficult to remember every time she has Shadowheart approves situation, but in general, whenever you try to help people, she likes it. She approves of it. Anyway, maybe I'd like to celebrate with you.
Maybe you would, but I'm not cruel enough to get your hopes up, in spite of what some might believe.
Some might believe that you're cruel enough? Nah. You're not that bad, no. You might pretend to be that bad from time to time.
Why, I have no idea what you mean. Now on you go, and happy hunting.
I understand. Before I go, though, how can we see eye to eye?
What, some advice on how to make me more bearable? All right, if you like. Respect my mission, my beliefs. Keep us focused on finding a cure. If you do that, well, I see no reason why we shouldn't get closer. Now, enough about me. Haven't you seen the way Gale's been stealing looks at you? Go on, see if he wants something. Or someone.
Oh, he does, but it's just how it is. What happens if I talk to them again?
We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
Yeah, she's drunk. And the facial animations are actually, they tell that very straightforwardly. Astarion.
You're eager, aren't you? But we need to wait a little longer. Once everyone's in their bedrolls, we'll slip out of ours and find each other.
Mm-hmm. Indeed we will.
Have fun.
Thank you, Karlak. See? Easy, straightforward. Let me just get that. The thing that I was looking at is this. There it is. So you see Lae'zel. She's in a very good relationship with me. Karlak, she's in a good relationship with me. Gale is in an exceptional relationship with me. Unfortunately, we can't see the others from here, but that's fine. It's good. I remember there being like Shadowheart being like halfway through like the others. I think I showed it on camera as well. Icaron, what are you doing here?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two. Oh, it's an easy one.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Yeah, because it numbs you to the pain. It's good. It's bad for your liver, though. Hey, Withers.
Fate spins along as it should.
Does it?
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
No. I was hoping that I would have a line about the party, but I don't. Unfortunate. Will is out there. Hey, Will. What are you doing out here?
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It was no party without you.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
What?
Claws will pop the balloons, you see. And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue.
You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious.
Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
It's the second time. He doesn't take a compliment. I want to dance with you.
I'm afraid my feet are firmly planted to the ground this evening. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
It's a nice night.
Have a laugh. Make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
Mm-hmm. As you wish, Will. As you wish. Gex?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Actually, I'm not sure if homes are part of the deal. You see, homeless people tend to exist in cities. And the reason for that is because of the price of the homes in general. Roland.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
These three are so cool, and these lines are so well delivered.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Fair.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
I'm glad he stuck around.
Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that.
Eh.
Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
Mm-hmm. Bex and Dennis.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Depending on context, I assume.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fair enough. Gale. I'll talk to you in a little bit if you don't mind. Well, Lacrissa is here. Halsin is here.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Oh. I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Sure. Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be.
Nah.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
He's not being sincere. Gilladel isn't a good hang. She means well, but, you know, she's kind of on the stone-faced, not really saying much kind of side of things. Lae'zel.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
I'll save some for you then, Lae'zel. Zevlor.
Is this everyone? Our numbers have grown so few.
Yeah, I thought there would be more. Mole is back here. Mole, what are you doing?
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Indeed. That sounds dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Mm-hmm. Always making a deal. Always making a deal. Huh. Yeah, this is the secret place. This could have been where Will fled to or something. It's a nice place. At night it doesn't look too much, but yeah. Zevlor.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You don't like singing? It's the notion that people sing badly is very much a product of modern sort of consumerism related to music, as it were. Not that people sang badly or people didn't sing badly in the past, or that people couldn't tell if somebody sang badly or good, but the modern day or in current day anyway, it's more the reason why people feel embarrassed for their singing is related to the fact that they are other people, including themselves, are just used to hearing super highly produced, extremely experienced singers sing on the radio, television, and this sort of stuff. So you're embarrassed for your sort of solo performances if you sing by yourself. But traditionally speaking, song is a group activity for one, and that allows for practice. That allows for the shared sort of burden of making a good experience for everybody. And if you look at that even today in more sort of classic folklore style of music, you'll see that it's a group performance, and it's meant to strengthen bonds and for people to have a good time. It's basically like dancing, or like, even I say singing, but even like percussion songs in many cultures are the same exact thing. So people in those cultures don't tend to be embarrassed for participating in those group activities, and if they're doing it by themselves, then they're practicing, and it's not a matter of embarrassment. I mean, of course, people, it's you can be embarrassed about anything, but Zevlor here sounds to me like somebody in the 21st century who's embarrassed about their singing. Like me, for example, I don't sing too badly. I sing badly, but I don't sing too badly. I would be embarrassed to start singing right now. But, that's because I am me of the 21st century. Zevlor is not. He's a tiefling of the hells. So, I don't know what's up with that. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of which...
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Oh, it's definitely the wine talking.
But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Well, I think the best option here is indeed the body. Have you seen this body? It'd be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
That's the best ones. As we well know, Yeah, there's not that many tieflings around. But that is not because they all left. It's just because they're not all here. The most memorable are here for sure. Gale.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
I'm sure she did. Wait. Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard.
She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
It sounds like she's dead, actually. It's important to remember that he says in his introduction that he has a cat and has a tower, I think, as well. It never said that he has a Tressum. And I know what a Tressum is because it's like a winged cat, basically. I don't think I've ever seen one depicted in a video game or a book or anything, so I didn't know they talked even. What's Tara like?
You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your musk. Actually rather like it.
What the fuck?
Well, this seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
Yeah, that's the wine talk. That's really funny because it's... this is meant to be him babbling on, basically. Oh yeah, there's no. I thought it was a line about like let's rectify that bathing routine situation, but no, we're not gonna go there. Don't stop now. What else do you like about me?
Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you, but a conversation better saved for another time. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Really?
Don't worry about me. I'm quite content to enjoy the party from here. Go. Enjoy yourself.
All right. What does he get? Oh, he has Arcane Ward. Right. That's of course he has Arcane Ward. That's what he gets on that little thing.
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
That's funny. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we need to go to sleep. Let's just save the game before that happens and go to bed.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Wait. I have a choice? I'm gonna say Astarion.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
I need to get better clothes. This is unacceptable.
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting to have you.
I'm gonna say nothing and just let him kiss me. I'm just gonna relax, enjoy myself, and trust him not to bite me. Oh. Interesting scars. Where'd you get them?
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
You recall the sharp, complex lines of the script. It was written in the language of the Hells.
Can I see?
You've seen enough already. And if I can't see it, you certainly can't.
You've never seen it?
Well, I can't just check in a mirror, can I? It doesn't matter anyway. Whatever the bastard wrote, it won't change anything he did to me. Now let's go, before I regret my restraint last night.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I've got no choice. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I wouldn't want to bypass anything. I'm here to play the game, not, Seriously, though. Is it for you or for me? Because I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come to Moonrise Towers as well? What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
I don't remember her. Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
If you say so. I was very shrewd.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does remain. And Arcade Warning is level 5. Huh. It does, which means we have a new camp follower? Yeah, he's here.
I should speak up.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Also, he says, contrary to what people may think, druids can play politics. I thought that's what all druids played is politics, because, well, in Baldur's Gate 2 and in Neverwinter Nights 1 specifically, I don't remember Neverwinter Nights 2 very well, at least not all the details, but in Baldur's Gate 2 and Neverwinter Nights 1, the interactions with druids are very politically intensive. It's just, it's politics all over.